Don't use drugs, alcohol, or sex to escape your reality. Make your life amazing, sober, and without these vices. Because if you look at every person's life, they are distracted by three things: either drugs, alcohol, or sex. One of the three, two of the three, or all three. Most people's vices are going to be in those three categories. And if you can not become dependent on those, and you can live your life normally and have an amazing life without those things, then that's where you want to be. Because if you use these things as an escape mechanism, which most people do, Saturday night, they are out drinking, whatever. Most people, I know a lot of people who smoke weed every single day. People drink it on the weekends, every single weekend. And then sex, for example, is just, out of control. Sex rules the world. But all of those three things there, if you're always dependent on them or always wanting them all the time, then it's really gonna you're not gonna be in a clear headspace. Because the thing is that if you really always want these things, then what do you actually want for your life? For example, do you have any goals you actually want to achieve that are not within drugs, alcohol, or sex? Do you have any real tangible goals that you actually want to achieve, and that actually want to have them to happen, that aren't related to drugs, alcohol, or sex? Because once you actually start to step away from these things, your whole life will change. Because like I said, most people are just dependent always on drugs, alcohol, or sex. They're always dependent on them. They're always looking for more weed. They're always looking for the next alcohol they can drink. They're always looking for the next person to have sex with, or jerking off to Pornhub or something like that. It's always the case like this. If you can detach yourself from these things and actually just focus on something bigger than trying to escape your reality. Because if the thing is that if you can only find fun in these three areas of your life, I believe that you need to reassess your life. There's more fun out there than drugs, alcohol, or sex. You can have fun without these things. You can have fun without these things. And I believe that's a point where you need to get to in life. I'm not saying you have to completely eliminate all three. I never said that one time. I am saying that you need to reduce, especially if you're addicted to it, especially if you're doing something every single day. For example, jerking off every day, or smoking weed every day, or drinking every day. Especially if you're doing it like that, then yeah, you need to cut it down 100%. Even if you drink every single weekend, I still believe that's too much, because it's what are you escaping? Why is your life that bad that you have to escape it every single weekend to drink? I still think that's too much. Sex for me though is a natural thing. We're all human beings and we all need sex. Sex is more natural than drugs or alcohol. Drugs and alcohol are more escape mechanisms. Sex, I believe, is natural, and I'm not saying you shouldn't have sex or whatever. You definitely should not be on Pornhub jerking off. That's terrible for you. But sex, I believe, is natural, and it's one of those things. It's more of just being on Pornhub or jerking off is basically the main thing I'm saying is to get away from. But if you can stay away from these vices, focus on your own life. What are your goals? How much money do you want to make? Is your body in shape? Focus on these types of goals in your life, then it's going to be you're going to be a lot happier and a lot more sense of peace than just when the next person you can have sex with, when's the next alcohol I can drink, when's the next blunt I can smoke. You shouldn't be thinking of that. You should always be thinking about your goals, always be thinking about solving problems, and always be focused on growing and on improving, because that's what life is about. It's about growing and improving. If you're not focused on those things, then you're letting your life slip by. Every day, every moment, you gotta focus on growth, focus on getting better. And actually, detach yourself from drugs, alcohol, and sex. Detach yourself from them. Focus on other things. Most people, they'll use these things as an escape mechanism, but catch yourself when you're bored. Catch yourself when you really need this time. Is okay, I need to get my life together. I need to do this. It's gonna put you in a way better position than going to sex, drugs, or alcohol. can guarantee you that. Can guarantee it. Detach yourself from drugs, alcohol, and sex. It'll change your life. That's a video I have for you. If you like this video, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.